Hey, Stubby here, coming at you live from the barracks of our colony. Today, we're gonna have fun with a wizard. But first, I want to make a quick announcement. If you guys aren't aware, Mojang, Microsoft are migrating accounts. So if you play on Java and you use the old Mojang login like I do, you have March 10th until March 10th to transition to the new login method. March 10th, they're cutting off all accounts. We won't be able to log in. So you will have issues playing Java Minecraft after March 10th if you don't migrate your account. It is more secure, gives you more features, and more importantly, it gives you Minecraft. So I'm going to be doing mine this weekend. But let's get this thing going. Let's go. Hello. We are back. It has been a few days. Part of it is things got a little crazy at home. But the other part is I have been deep in Minecolonies. So I'm over here in creative. I wanted to give you guys a fly around, catch you up with what's going on with the colony and the projects I've been working on. I kind of held off making a video because I had a few progress points that I wanted to do with you guys on video, a couple quest lines, but I wanted to have more here with the colony. I wanted to have something to show. I was only making a little bit of progress, so I really knuckled down, focused on this. So here we are. I think we're up to level 3 on some stuff, level 4 on some other stuff. So we got a start now on our fabulous entrance. It's almost done. I think he's 96% done with this. Oh man, it's gonna look good. And you come into our castle. Player guards often run outside and die. Close gate. Close behind yourself. Okay, got it. Anyway, come up here, this grand staircase. We still have more things. There's the guardhouses to build inside of it and stuff. And you come into our town hall. And we got this nice area that I'm gonna turn into grass. We got this meeting area, some quarters, some storage. And I think it's gonna go up another level. And down below has actually completely changed a lot. So we have this nice the auto smelter setup. Auto smelter, yes, you will need lots of stone. Material, fuel, civil rail path, so on and so on. The building that was here has been removed and it's now this open area. And this is kind of like the path for the couriers and stuff. So in some areas you'll be able to see the train tracks are there. They'll work themselves around. I've been using the clipboard, which tells me the requests of my colonists and resource scrolls on my builders to let me know what supplies are in need. All right, moving on out. Let's see if I can find a way to escape. I found one. We have the restaurant. The tavern has been upgraded. We've got the baker now. Guardhouse. This is a project I'm about to tell you about. Our university. Interesting. We're up to level 3 on here. I've been working on some of the quests, but as far as the research goes, actually a lot of it needs upgrades on other buildings, so that's what started all of this. Library has been getting upgraded. We now have a hospital. I got it pushed because I had to keep running around feeding everybody that had the flu. Apparently, in case you guys ever get sick, carrots and potatoes cures the flu. So I've learned that it's now a thing. I've got some stuff like that's a plantation, sugarcane, cactus, and stuff, but it's waiting on research, so I can't build it. Houses, builder. Here's another farmer that's been upgraded. And I built these farm plots. It's Farm C, I think, is the name of it. If you guys do the fortress build, but yeah, you use these scarecrows. You go up to them. You configure what crop it is, how far out they're going to be planting, and so on. It's really cool. We got our pigs, which you're supposed to be slaughtering them. What do you need? Why aren't you? Interesting. Is this full? No. No. Why are you not, Alright. Not happy with that, sir. Handle the pigs. Handle them. We got the cows. I got over here is rabbits. Chickens are coming. Some more houses. This is an alternate design that puts them in a straight row. Another builder. Our fisherman's been getting upgraded. This farmer is level 2, needs to get upgraded, but I got him the farm plots as well. Moving through the miner, which was a hole into nothing, so I had to fill it, and I paused it so nobody would try to go down there and dig a mine. And this is an automatic mushroom farm. It's pretty cool. The daylight sensor controls that you just saw controls the offloading of it, and it's just an observer piston farm that loads a layer of mushrooms whenever they go. They fill into this hopper, and then out back in the stash they'll get picked up. Pretty cool. Really nice design. All right, thank you. Let me out. And then on the back side we have the gate, which this is going to turn and go. I have to move this. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of it completely or relocate it. In order to actually relocate it, you got to do a command block or do a decoration build to rebuild. So I'm not sure. My final plan for this one, we've got our school for your youngins, and I made them a playground. So I believe that is all the major buildings that we have completed, except for this. This is a really cool underground house. This is one of the player housings. It's a giant tree, and it has a river that goes through, and I thought that'd make a cool design. We could follow the river through, bring it across here, put a bridge across to get into the castle, so on and so on. I thought that was really cool, and there's some pretty cool rooms underneath that I'll be able to move some stuff, expand upon. I'm going to utilize it. So right now, I just kind of show you it does actually build underground. I'm not going to go inside, give you guys the details until it's completely done, because I want to move stuff in and show you really what that big grand thing is going to be. Other things we can see over here, I've cleared up most of the stuff. I left this stuff right here. There's a few things I had to set up enchanting to do the Woot mob farm. I got it working, but I had to use enchantments until I realized that I made a mistake. And so what that is with the something, the fluid. Canatus. So I needed to make the Canatus, and I was looking at every recipe, and it was liquid enchant, liquid enchant, liquid enchant, or I needed these crystals, which come from the later tiers, and I could do the purge fluid. I completely missed this one, redstone and purge fluid. Purge fluid was very simple, the same machine, water and rotten flesh. Completely could have automated this or made this work, but I was sitting here like I do blaze rods, bones. I don't know how. Oh wait, that was for that. The Canadians. I don't know how I missed that, so I was doing the enchantment fluid on Endstone, and which I needed enchanted books, or I used enchanted pickaxes actually. And I used Betania, so I could use one book and let it re-enchant over and over again, basically. But yeah, so if you do use Woot, which I am going to continue using, and you got it, the Canatus fluid for the first tier, the best one I've found, I think, is the redstone dust and the purge fluid. That's going to be the simplest one to do. You don't need to worry about enchantments and all that. And you'll learn that what I have learned is with the transmutation tablet, you put an enchanted book in there, it strips the MBT and it becomes worthless. So I did go into cheat mode, and I gave myself, I had gotten Silk Touch 2 off one of the quests, put it in there, and it stripped it, and it was completely worthless. So I gave myself a Silk Touch 1 book to replace it, and it's been in my inventory, and I've avoided using it ever since. Strictly for that. So that happened, that's the thing. Over here, we have our infinite EMC. And I do mean infinite. Oh my goodness. So I set this up. This is just your Tinker Smeltery. On this side, I started with just this. This was my lava production for it, but it was not sufficient at all. So I had an EMC chest producing cobble, dumping it into there, pushing it in. It was worthless. I now have this. But what it does is it pours into blocks, gets sucked into here, and goes into the energy condenser. And I have it to make the cobalt pieces. So it puts the blocks in here, and these will burn into EMC, fill this bar up, it'll create it. But it's backlogging because it's full, so now I have all of these at 2 million a piece that I can dump in to my E. And then this is the Betania Autocrafter, and to use it, I had to use these patterns. So I had to use this one right here, 2x2 pattern, which basically locks out this outer ring, which allows you to do a 2x2 crafting in it. Did that with it. It just auto pumps in, it fills all those slots, crafts the cobalt pieces, and exports them right on in. So it is a closed loop. It will continuously always make the cobalt blocks, and I can always just come pull them out. Now, every now and then I do pull them out, and I come over here. This is my Betania farm. I come put them in this chest to make blocks of coal. So let's come here and look at this. I decided to do something a little different. You could do hopper chains, you could do a few different methods of moving the blocks of coal back and forth, but I liked the motion. I wanted to see this minecart going back and forth. It's not the most efficient, but so I went in the back and I backlogged all of the hoppers with plenty of extra coal, so it will always have plenty. So if the minecart doesn't get to it fast enough, it'll work. And I have all of these. Look at this. All of this mana. Now, right here on some of these, you'll see it has that little symbol. That is from an augment. So in Betania, you can create these augments. I use the dominant and the recessive. The recessive makes its mana go anywhere else. It was a very simple recipe. We had everything already. And I just put a spark on, and then I hit it with an augment, and what that does is all nearby sparks, it sends its mana across to all of them. So every one that is being fed by the mana spreader, those automatically fill out. Now when these are all full, those will eventually fill up. Then right here in the center, this one has a different one. This is the dominant spark. This one pulls from all nearby. So essentially, it can actually pull from all the way over to here. I think when I first tested looking at it, it was clearing out every single one of these. And then I upgraded to the Elven mana spreader, which uses more mana. And I got a potency velocity lens, which was a very simple mana lens, which was very simple recipe. You do 2 of them with a slime ball and they connect together into here. So I'll be able to bring those items to here. I'll have the Steel creation agglomeration. I'll have my runic altar. I'll have the enchantment. We can bring all those over here. Eventually, this will go underground under my house, and I'll have a magic mana room. So those are the big things that have happened so far. Those have been my projects. Other than that, it's just been cleaning up. So that was pretty cool. We've been building up our resources. We've been working on these projects. Really focusing. Are my colonists asleep yet? Nope. Really focusing on trying to push the colony. I have a lot of materials I need to get to them, and it's really been cheesed with that Project E tablet. Honestly, there's no other way around it. So this guy needs nothing, and nothing. Nice. All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to sleep it into morning once my villagers are sleeping. They'll get mad if you go to bed before them. Think we're good? You can do it. And we'll come out here, give one nice little aerial fly through of our village. Maybe we take ourselves a little picture because I think it is just coming along amazingly. And then we'll get ourselves into moving on with our quests. All right, we got that. Let's do it. So what's the plan? So for today, I want to work on some Betania runes, and I want to work on the wither. That just scared me, that stupid noise. I have held shift by these flowers way too many times, and it breaks this block. So I have everything we need to start making the runes. Towards the end of this episode, we'll try to come in here. We'll knock one or two runes out. You've seen me make a couple. They're pretty much all the same, but I want to get through all of the runes in Betania. So I think there's a couple that these mythic botany. There's a couple that I can't. I think there was one or two that I didn't have the stuff to make. Maybe the blue ice. And we got to do the wither. So in order to get the wither, we need the wither heads, which I ended up getting from using the wither seeds that we had made in the previous episode. I grew some withers. You have to plant them on soul soil instead of grass. I let them grow, hit them with my little chunk shard thing, and took care of them. So that worked out pretty well. And once you get it one, you dump it into the EFC table and you're set. And then the other thing I made was this witherproof glass. I still have no idea how I'm going to kill this wither. I don't know my plans for it. We're going to just do something stupid. We're going to be crazy. We're going to see what happens. So I have this wither glass. Nope. Glass. This tempered dark glass. It says immune to light explosions and wither blasts. And there's a connected glass. So we're going to check it out. Looks like if I did something like this. Oh. I want to come up with a way to entrap the wither and kill him safely. Now we don't have any mob attacking apparatuses. I was looking at the vector plates, or what are these ones? I don't know if these work or not. I'm not sure. I was gonna try them though. If I can get them to work, I think this would be really cool. So I don't have a phantom membrane, do I? Nope, I don't. Maybe we could do traps the mob, forces them to look in a specific direction. Let's try it. Let's see what happens, right? Oh no. All right. Grab it right here. And see, the wither is 1, 2, 3 tall. How did I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay. I could try to do the bedrock trap. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking about it. There's a way that you can put their heads into bedrock, and we do have bedrock below right over there somewhere. So if this doesn't work out, we could always try that, or we could just kiss our whole area goodbye. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Excuse me. All right. This is kind of crazy looking. All right, so we'll put a crafting table. And let's just try this. Let's see what happens with this. So we need some slime, some blank plates, which is dye and stone. Easy. Slime, stone, black, and should look something like that and that. Anchor. What is this? Is there a wrench or something I use? How does this work? Hmm. All right, so we don't want it to face that way. Let's try facing that way. And this is where things go horribly wrong for Stubby, and we're gonna die. This one off. Come right here. We need to get back into our table, dump this stuff off. We need our sword. We're going to need soul sand and wither. Oh, this is going to be a horrible idea. Oh my god, who let Stubby do this kind of stuff? Come on. Oh, this is going to go so bad. What I'm going to do? Does that hurt him? No. Okay. So he broke that trap. Got it. All right, this is working. This is working extremely well. And then I wanted to try another thing, so I got something else that we're going to try after this wither. This is really cheesed. Oh my goodness, I am glad I did this. You're going down, sir. Maybe we'll make the red matter sword, because it does way more damage. We did it! Guys, we did it. We beat the wither. That was the hardest fight I've ever had. Oh my goodness. Alright. So the other thing I wanted to try was in this quest chain over here. We got the Pinkinator. And I read about it. I have no idea how it actually works, but we're going to do it. So we're going to do that, 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 and let's give this Pinkinator. And it turns, oh yeah, look at that. We have the pink wither. You're just not scary at all, sir. I got nether stars. Boom. So I can't remember what they dropped. It was something silly, but I want to keep him there. Maybe we need to put a muffler on him or something. But look at him go. Look at that happy little guy. Yeah, you're so happy. All right, moving on. We want to do the red matter sword. How do I do that? Sword. It was, nope. Nope. Red matter. So I got to make it through here. Okay. Oh, that's easy. We're not going to do that right now. Nether. Stars. And we'll finish this quest line. So for the nether star, we'll get a wither rose and a beacon or an infinity wand. Beacon should be easy to craft, so let's go with the infinity wand. And we will add that to our wonderful. I'm gonna end up killing this guy. That noise is gonna get annoying. Our next battle is going to be the Gaia. Ooh, that's going to be a little scary. But look at that. We have a pink wither. That's cheesy. Alright. All colonists are tucked into bed. Make it morning. There we go. So as far as quest lines are concerned, we've really knocked out a lot of them. The end bosses are the next step. We got to do the Gaia. We got to get to the Ender Dragon. Don't really want to do the Gaia 2.0. So it's a lot of little nitpicky things. Now, how much farther we're going to go in that, I don't know. I want to be a completionist, but I don't know. Mostly because we could really cheese a lot of these. So there's probably going to be several of these I'll just do off camera because it's going to be sitting in front of an EMC table and repeatedly crafting over and over again. We're going to, once we go to the end, we'll be able to move on to the solar panel line. The Void Miner, I just need to craft a couple more things on it. It is working beautifully. And these are just a matter of crafting. I have not moved forward on them because it was literally just crafting and I haven't needed them. And that is it. That is all the quests we have left. So we got to go to the end, which means we have to fight the Gaia. Oh man, if there was a way to cheese that, that would be great. But there's not. So that's really it. So over the next couple episodes, we're going to knock out some quests. I don't want to rush. That was my big thing, is I really wanted to get my castle done before we kind of wrap up this pack. So I don't. Maybe we'll go to the end. Maybe we'll get that far, maybe. But we'll fight the dragon. I don't know. Looking at it, there's just a few choices, but we are close to the end of this one. So, like I said, in between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to knock out as many little tedious craftings as we can, all the functional flowers. We'll go knock out one rune real quick just to kind of keep it refreshed on how the runes work. And that's just going to be what it is. So I might put a delay on the next episode. Again, I know it's been a few days and I've missed making episodes for you guys, but I want to make sure there's content. And wand. Oh, dump. Too much dang EMC. This is nuts. And I made this cool little quiver. That's when I was thinking about what I needed to do to fight the end dragon. Alright, so when it comes to the runes, we'll grab a recipe for one. Let's say the rune of summer. Watermelon, slime, 2 sand, air, and earth. Watermelon, slime, 2 sand, air, and earth. And you'll come over to this and you will just start clicking these items in. Now you'll see it's doing its business, it's proceeding, and you're gonna watch that clock go, just like last time. I'll place a living rock in the center, so when it's done, we'll tap it with the wand and we will get that rune. So I'm gonna repeat that over and over again about 15 more times. Again, I don't want to do every single one on episode because it's really boring. And I already have all the materials ready. I made a cake. So, next episode, we should see all this rune done. We'll see some quest progress done. We'll be setting up our Woot Tower again over there in that direction or along this edge. I had to be very careful because if you see my actual colony is expanding and I'm bringing it around that way. So I want to make sure I'm setting stuff up. We have this corner over here open. Maybe we'll put it there. But we'll get Woot going. I want to get that tiered up. We're going to get our Void Miner rebuilt and tiered up. And are you done? Yep. That is it. And we've made another rune. Task completed. I don't know what task you are, but you were completed. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. I look forward to seeing you soon. Until next time, Stubby out.